going, guys? Teach Me Grappling, Brian Peterson. I got John Solar today, help me out. We got our Kiwi friends today. It's the New Zealand invasion. Check out our friends over there. We just got done training. They're gonna be grabbing some food, getting a shower, and we're gonna be helping them out. They're visiting the US, and PG, we're gonna kind of host and take them around town, show them the United States. So today, I'm gonna show you guys a cool thing. It's, you know, in Jiu-Jitsu, you learn all these basic things. I show these advanced moves to you guys on purpose. It's not like every day at my gym, I show crazy stuff. We do basics here too, but I'm always doing these different things because I want to give you guys the stuff that you probably don't get at your academy. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is something that's very useful. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's very useful. So I'm going to start out with a fireman's carry. Okay, so watch, come check this out, this grip right here, Chelsea. I want to go high in the armpit. See my finger high in the armpit right here. I don't want to be down low on the arm. I want to go here. He grabs me back. I grab. On the other side, I have a post. See how I'm stiff arming posting? I could have a collar tie, a post, a biceps, or a wrist. Something where my hand can go, because I want to reach this hand inside and I want to be able to attack. So I have my grip. I'm going to give him, I'm posting on him, give him a little bit of energy. I have my right leg in front. I'm going to give his head a sharp snap. His head's going to come up a little bit. I'm changing levels. As I go in, I bring my hand down, penetrate to 2 knees. Now, pull this arm real tight, keep it tight. You can wrap the leg here. You can also go up the butt. I'm going to pick the guy up. Now, when you do this, you may or may not pick him up like I just did. You might just go right into the technique, but what I want is I want my knees to come together, and I'm going to pull him and throw him over his right shoulder. Make sure that your partner looks to their left and they go over their right shoulder. You don't want them to spike their head. So I'm going to throw the guy over and I'm going to release the leg. We're going to come into the Keskatami position. Go ahead and bring it over here. You can move around, Chelsea, no problem. Okay, so then I'm going to land right here. So this is called a fireman's carry, and you can look this up on the internet. You can find different variations with the legs, with the footwork, but I'm just showing you the way I like to do it. Okay, so I'm here, he grabs me, I'm like this, I'm going to get the guy pulled. As I'm here, his head's coming up, I slide in and drop. Now notice how I dropped on this one. Okay, so watch this, guys. Look at how I'm on my left side. My shoulder's right here in his armpit. I'm keeping the arm, I never let go. Okay, now my head, if your head's in the armpit, you want to lift your head up and then roll it out, and I bring this arm over and I come right into side control or Keskatami modification. Okay, so you guys know this move. Now I'm going to show it again, and I want my head to get stuck so you can learn about this. So get in close. It's okay, Chelsea. You can get in tight. Make the grip. I'm going to come in. Boom. My head is now stuck. Okay? So my arm, I didn't get the leg to release, and my head gets stuck. Now I want to show you this. This is going to happen. If you guys have wrestling experience and you've done a fireman's on a good jiu-jitsu guy, this is going to happen. You're going to get stuck here. The arm will get stuck inside. I would like to let it go and clear it out and roll my head out. But with your arm inside, if you go to your knees like this, now what your goal is to back your head out and try to go like this. But the problem is he pulls your arm tight, okay? And now what he has is he has kind of like 100%. Like 100% technique where he could like kind of throw me over this way and stretch my arm. See that? And throw me over. Now he can get to a crucifix. He can go to a number of different moves. He's got his Kimura grip. He's got the seat belt. You see that? And then I'm also going to show you guys now what usually happens. What usually happens is you hit your fireman's and then he doesn't lock up your arm, but he throws his left foot all the way over my back and steps it in. Exactly. And now, look at his hook. It turns into an armbar or a triangle. So he's going to continue. He just switched it to a Kimura or an armbar. You see, all this can happen. And it happens a lot to wrestlers that get into jiu-jitsu. They hit a nice fireman's, and then the second they go to the mat, the other guy just says, look at this. Let's look at it from a different point of view. Who has who? He has my arm. Grab me. Just grab me. Remember, guys, when you guys are here, grab your opponent. When I put hands, he grabs me back. He just grabs me back. I don't care if he grabs the elbow. He can just put his hands on my arms. It doesn't matter. But I need him to grab me, okay? If a guy doesn't grab you, and he's like this, and you can't do your moves, just move him. You know, move his arm. That'll get him used to grabbing you back. I go fireman. Now look, who has who? I have him. Look what he has. He has me. So now, John, just go ahead and post your left hand when I pull towards the mat, and just go right into an armbar. Slow. Look, post your left hand, and now he didn't hit his head. The leg goes over the head. He pulls the arm, and I'm caught. Okay? You guys see that counter? Let's do that again, John. Okay? So I go in. See? Just go ahead. I'm pulling into your shoulder. Go to your right shoulder. Boom. Swing your leg around. And now, this is happening. Go to basic armbar. Good. It's a common counterattack. You want to know that move. And there's many variations. Whether you want to go hook the arm like in 10th Planet they call it like a swim move. Or if you want to use a Kimura grip, you can switch it to a Kimura grip. Okay? You can thread your leg all the way across their belly, or you can step on their hip. Okay? When they lock their hands, you can step on their hip and pry and break the lock. Now I'm going to show you guys how I deal with this. Okay? When I do a fireman, I go inside. This stays tight. When the move happens, and I'm here, come over here, Chelsea. Go to the backside so you guys can see. I still have his arm. I still have it. All the weight is on it. I have his arm. His left leg now is, if I go to my knees, he's gonna thread it or step on my hip. You guys see that? So watch what I do with my body. I turn down, and now watch my right hand, Chelsea, right here. Get close. I push against his leg, and I back my butt up. Once I go through, see how I'm on my toes? I'm on my toes right here. And then now, I can roll my head out. Just like a basic fireman, I still have his arm. He tries to swing his leg over, he can't. I'm pushing against it, I roll my head out, and come right into side control, okay? So you have to understand how to complete your fireman so you don't get caught. I'm gonna show you this one more time before I change it. I have my grip, pushing a little bit, give him a pull, slide. He wants to go armbar. Look what I do. Grab onto his ankle or his knee and turn my body like so. Can you guys, I know it's hard to hear me. Get close, Chelsea. Look at my butt. My butt turns sideways. John, try to thread your foot in. He can't. I push back, pushing back until my head comes out. Drive up into side control. Okay? You have to hold his arm. If you let his arm go, he will slip out, and then he'll armbar you. His grip will go from deep to shallow, and it'll be better for him. So I want to keep it deep. Now, how does this apply to other ways? In Jiu-Jitsu, he goes to his seated guard, and I'm in his butterfly guard, let's say. And I get caught like this. Do you guys see the position? It's called 100%. If I go to this side, he's gonna flip me over. Okay, good. If I do the spin through, he has 200%, which we can do later. But the point is, I could try to spin this way to counter. Okay, but John could also grab his biceps and go there, stop me, and then take my back. And then put a hook and then pull me over and take my back. So, oh, that's bad. So when you see 100%, when you see it, here, what do? It's a fireman's carry. Look at my grip. Way up here, that's all it is, a fireman's carry. Now he wants to throw me to his left. So I go to his right. So when he's trying to do that, I put my head, pose, flip over, and now look where I am. My head rolls out. Now if he wants to do his armbar, look, go ahead, swing it over, swing the leg over. He can't, I'm not giving it to him. Let's say his leg makes it, go over my head. No, over my head. Look, I'm pushing against his leg, I still haven't let his arm go. And if I go to my knees, he's gonna get me. But if I stay sideways, I just push against him. See, I still have his arm, all the weight is on him. Come look at this. I still have his arm, all the weight on him. So if he comes down, look, he can't bring that leg over. If he's trying, I'm losing the arm, but I'm pressuring back into him. Now I got side control here. If you guys are here and you go to your knees, he's gonna step over, and then you're gonna get caught. Whether it be armbar, or if it be a Kimura, he's gonna catch you. So you guys have to learn, keep the arm. It's the same thing as the fireman's. If anytime I'm passing the guard, and I get my head in here, I don't wanna go to this side. I grab it, and now I just jump to the other side. He tries to come on top, he can't. And now I'm controlling his arm until I'm ready to pass, okay? To drive into side control, okay? That's pretty much it. Again, this type of movement is pure jiu-jitsu. Like when you're on the mat, you have to know how to deal with the counters to the armbar. But where did I get this from, truthfully? From wrestling. I used my same technique in wrestling for good fireman's carry. There's a lot of guys in wrestling that haven't wrestled long enough and they do a fireman's carry and they go to their knees. I'm not talking about when they penetrate, I'm talking about after they finish, they go to their knees. That's not right. You need to be sideways, roll your head out, and then cover, okay? Never leave your head stuck in someone's armpit. Stuck in the armpit, it's dangerous, especially if you're up against a good jiu-jitsu guy. He knows how to bring that leg over. He's gonna Kimura you, he's gonna armbar you, he might triangle you too. Okay, so that's some really good information. Again, it applies huge to jiu-jitsu when you're on the mat and a guy gets a deep underhook and your head's in there, like 100% position. Okay, thank you guys so much, that's all. Thank you, John. Teach Me Grappling right here. Hit subscribe, like it, share it with all your friends. What else? Hit up the Patreon link. Please try to contribute to the channel. All of you guys that have been contributing, thank you so much. I just talked today with my art guy, and he's going to help me. He's going to point me in the direction of getting a new awesome camera. I'm going to get this big new awesome camera so the sound is better and also the footage is a lot better. So thank you guys so much. Please click on that link and drop a few bucks. Thank you. Take it easy.